finally
Кто там?
saved my daughter. That's what I have
Ну
done.
что, не показала, да?
I'm afraid I have to contradict you, Dad.
Go.
Не показала. Шурик, наверное.
What? How?
I went to Deponia. I knew you would never permit it. That's why I didn't tell you.
The girl we were looking for was
Ёлки-палки, с
the
этими
one who took
проблемами.
pity on these junkyard dwellers and sabotaged our plans. This was about you the entire time.
Can't we
Куда ты
celebrate
все
this family
делаешь, да,
reunion some
походу?
other time? Deponia may blow up any minute now. Including us and your precious daughter. Exactly. What are you waiting for, Ulysses? Abort the detonation!
But that's impossible.
Can't we stop it somehow?
The only way would be to destroy the antenna before the signal has sent.
The transmitter...
Да давайте уже быстрее кончайте трындеть. Трындят и трындят. Что там у меня происходит? Ну чё там, ёлки-палки, опять? Чё там на ютубе? Чё у нас тут?
This is madness.
My decision stands. Don't try to stop me.
But
what?
Опять прервалась, что ли?
what about the Deponia?
Блин, вы пишите хотя бы поподробнее, что происходит-то. Фуфлышка происходит и все. А мне тыкай тут по каналам, по этим. Надо делать один канал на YouTube и все. Походу дела из-за того, что раздача идет на все каналы, такая фигня происходит. Да, YouTube опять грузит. Отправка данных. Все, в баню этот YouTube. Так, что у нас? Остальные работают, не работают? Работают. Онлайн, онлайн, онлайн. ВКонтакте тоже онлайн. Так, продолжаем. Что у нас тут имеется? Что у нас? Антенна. Одну сломал. Еще сломает? Нет, не сломает. Кабель.
Here we go. Haven't got all day, you know.
Так криво. Прошел раз, сложил, убрал. Так, и что у нас тут?
That was fun. Fun? You moron! You almost killed us! Oh, I've heard that so many times before, but never actually, you have killed us, and that makes all the difference. That's quite enough. I've had it with you.
Может, у меня
You will
компьютер
hold yourself back from
слабоватенький,
now on. Leave the
поэтому
rest
так
to us.
происходит.
So, how shall we proceed? You could jump. It's much too far. Or perhaps you could stop the rotor. Oh, don't be such a Rufus. The rotors are keeping the high boat upright. Even if we could block it, the high boat would capsize. That would be the end of us.
Хоть один свальц. Сейчас свальц, походу, делал тут. Сейчас. Тут. И что у нас тут? Шест есть. Тут чего? Передатчик.
How are we supposed to get to that? Step aside. I've got a plan. Stop! Don't!
Не надо. Тык.
I hit it!
Попал.
And who's the idiot now? You, of course. Same as always. Huh? Why? Just look. The transmitter fell into the rotor, and it keeps blinking like nothing happened.
И куда он там упал?
Oh, damn! It's still active. How are we going to reach it now?
Так.
There's a catwalk down there. I can see that. Any chance we could get there by jumping? Down there? Just how stupid are you? Answer his question, Cletus. Excuse me. You're the inspector here, aren't you? Then let's hear your assessment of the situation. What are the odds? Taking into account the rotation speed and the radius, the odds that we'd survive without being shredded by the rotor are about 1 in 3. Well, 1 in 3 isn't half bad. That depends. It roughly corresponds to your brain cells per head ratio.
Кто будет прыгать?
That ought to have worked, but I always manage to break things. Well, 1 in 3 isn't half bad. If the 3 of us all jump from different positions, at least one of us could make it, but that's insane. Have you got a better plan? No, fuck off. It's all settled then. It's all settled then. We count to 3, and then we all jump. 1, 2... Hey, what's this? Aren't you jumping? Are you? You were gonna cheat, huh? Not me. Yeah. I almost jumped by
Все
myself.
хитрожопые.
Good one. Good thing I don't suffer from vertigo or any other sign of the zodiac. Whoever would guess that the 3 of us would work together someday? Whoever would guess that...
Сюда не идет, да? Нет, не идет. Так. Что-то у меня. Где он? Вот он. Так. Что делать-то? Что делать? Ну-ка, прыгаем,
Well, 1 in
прыгаем.
3 isn't half bad. That depends. It roughly... Okay. All right, but we jump. 1, 2... 3...
Не получилось? Да?
Rufus? Rufus, wake up!
Я куда-то шмякнулся, короче.
Ouch! What happened? You made it! Bravo! Where's Cletus? I don't think he made it, but I'm not quite sure. It all went down very fast. Now, do you see the antenna anywhere? I'm at it.
Один свалился. Винт. Так. Вот эти надо, да? Давай его сразу сюда. Не знаю, что это. Нет, погоди, отсюда рано. Вот отсюда надо выкрутить. Вот этот. И вот этот. Так, теперь вот этот. Есть. Забрали.
Ha! I've got it! Do you hear me, Argus? I've got it! Very good. And now, destroy it! Piece of cake.
Так, ну-ка. Закрепить. Выкрутить. Еще посмотрим. Сейчас
No,
рухнем, сейчас рухнем.
wait a second. If I loosen this screw, what will hold up the bridge?
Нет? А эти обратно не хочет выкручивать. Ему что ли отдать? А, как я отдам, когда вот эти роторы?
No, wait a second.
Передатчик. Попробовать.
No! What are you doing? Destroying the transmitter. What else? You're not about to stick your hand in the rotor, are you? I knew you were an idiot, but the sheer folly of this really surmounts everything I've heard so far.
Рука в порядке.
I did it! The transmitter is destroyed! Deponia is safe! Yes, very impressive. A little more
Повезло
interesting
ему.
to block the rotor. Then help me up so we can get the rotor running again. It would be such a bummer if the high boat were to break apart at this point. After all, we're only a stone's throw from Elysium. Yes, that's an idea. Another idea would be to let you rot down there. I suppose it depends. Depends on what? Your decision. Will you help me with my coup against the Council of Elders? You what?
What's going on?
Something's blocking the
Падаем.
starboard
Вот что
rotor.
Is
происходит.
that bad?
No idea. You missed Deponia.
We're about to crash? But we're almost there. I can already see the airlocks.
The airlocks, you say? But of course.
The maintenance ladders.
Perhaps I can hold our position long enough so we can evacuate. Go and gather your friends together.
And what about the organons?
Them too, of course. Now that the detonation has been cancelled, I hope that Argus will rethink his plan. I will inform the Council of Elders.
But what about you?
Go! There's no time for discussion. Go now!
I refuse to believe this. You still intend to have the Organon invade Elysium? Why not? Where else could we go? I will never allow that to happen. Oh, come on, Rufus. Those soldiers down there are our brothers. We share the same genes. Basically, we're identical. Why should you be allowed to get to Elysium and not one of them? Or two or three? Where do you draw the line? Who gets to decide that? You, perhaps? No, but so. What do you say? Never. That's too bad. But it can't be helped. Somehow I knew you wouldn't cooperate. So long, Rufus. No! Stop that!
Полетел дальше.
Rotten bastard!
Это такое. Хм. А где я? Кто я? Вернее, какой я?
There you are again. Ah,
А, понятно.
it hurts. It's your own fault. Ow. You're a fine one to laugh, but now we're all in the same boat again. I think I can free myself.
Опа.
Don't. The rotor is only stuck because we're all in between. As soon as one of us moves, it will start running again. then we all die. But if we continue blocking the rotor, then the high boat will crash one way or another. We're dead. Just how did we manage to end up in this stupid situation?
Don't look at me. You two messed it up this time.
What? Can't come up with a cunning plan for once?
Let me think. Nah, it's completely hopeless.
So we can relax then.
Rufus! Cletus?
Goal!
What's happened here?
Doesn't matter.
You have to get us out of here.
Preferably before the high boat crashes.
Yes, it's a little too late for that. Dad says that all these rotor failures have damaged the engines. He's able to hold the high boat in position for now. But evacuation has already started. We've only got minutes.
Oh, great. Now everyone's getting to Elysium but me, right?
Exactly. Get me out of here. You can only save one of us before the rotor starts turning again.
No, there must be a way to get all three of you out.
No, there isn't. Come on, make a decision.
How can I decide that? I don't even know who's who.
Сейчас все крикнут, я Руфус.
I am Rufus. He's lying. I am Rufus.
They're both bold-faced liars. I am Rufus.
Oh, great. And now, can the real Rufus give me some sort of proof?
Of course I can. I know something that the other two definitely don't.
Oh, and what's that?
Странно. А что я сделал этим утром? Рисовали бороды в семейном альбоме Боза. А я фиг знает, не было ничего такого.
That we drew beards in Bozo's family album.
Yeah, that was fun, although there was surprisingly little to draw.
It's a trick goal. He only knows that because I told him.
Don't be ridiculous. Why would the real Rufus tell you something like that?
Just to boast. But there's one thing that none of the others can possibly know. That I cooked breakfast this morning.
Yes, that was unusual.
Anyone could have guessed that.
Yes, but not what we had for breakfast.
Easy.
Well, I don't think I can hold on any longer.
Rats! Now we're back to square one, and I still don't know who's who.
I am Cletus. What? That's not true. I am Cletus. Nonsense. I am Cletus.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that among the three of you, only Cletus is man enough to reveal his identity? It's what I had expected from Argus, but Rufus, after all we've been through, you don't even trust me enough to show yourself?
You're right, Gold. I'm sorry. I'm Rufus, of course.
Don't believe a word he says. I am Rufus.
Блин, а?
Well, who cares which of us is Rufus? Just leave us here and save yourself. The most important thing is that you survive.
Ha! He just gave himself away. Exactly. The real Rufus.
That's me. Would never say such a thing.
You're right. That really didn't sound like Rufus. Could it be possible that you changed that much?
The real Rufus will never change. You know that.
Then perhaps it's just another trick to look good.
No,
Блин, а. Да что делать-то, ёлки-палки?
I'm not Rufus. Rufus? That's him. What? Yes, yeah, sure. He's right. I am Rufus.
Is this a trick? A last desperate maneuver? You know, if I help him, it's too late to change your mind. You're going to fall and die.
Я вообще не знаю, что жать. Это можно как-то пропустить?
Actually, come to think of it,
Ай, пускай
Roof,
так
what?
посмотрим.
Is this a trick? A last, you know, if you're going to and die.
Я уверен.
Definitely. Just think. How can I be the real Rufus? The real Rufus is never gonna give up. He'll never change. And he'll never...
Stop! No! No!
Ё, что происходит? Чай наделал.
Come on, Go. We need to get out. Come.
Парашют, есть парашют.
Huh? Hello, Rufus! What? Barry, what are you doing here?
Что ты
You're my
делаешь?
idol, you remember? And I follow you everywhere. No, seriously. I just wanted to tell you how much I admire what you're doing here. At first, of course, I was shocked, but then I did understand. Brilliant! Really! It was actually the only thing you could do. A genius plan! Even from a philosophical point of view. The ultimate altruistic deed. Huh. Wow! Rufus! The oh-so-resolute Rufus at last finally changed!
Блин, он смеется. А со мной-то что произошло?
Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you really think this outfit is appropriate?
But Rufus, everyone knows you're a Deponian. You remember that, right? You no longer need to pretend. Never again. You can simply be yourself. Forever, Rufus.
But this is totally
Ёлки-балки-моталки. Ну и чего дальше-то? Че я натворил?
Ah, here come our heroes, the saviors of Deponia. Well, a fine mess you got us into, if I may say so. Your report poses us a difficult dilemma. Naturally, now that we know Deponia is inhabited, our journey to Utopia is cancelled for the time being. But the high boat is destroyed, and the cable is cut. And with so many new citizens, our resources will be used up even faster than expected. What will become of Elysium? Are we forced to land on Deponia? Is that the solution? So many questions.
Блин, а я так
I'm
хотел
afraid
на
I have
Депонию
no
попасть.
answers for you, Your Eminence. But this Deponian here is a true genius.
Who? Me?
If you're stuck for unusual ideas, his imagination knows no limit.
Go ahead. Any suggestion will be welcome.
But Go?
You can do it.
Well, perhaps we could mount some rockets on Elysium.
Go on.
Or flying dragons. And if we put monster truck tires on a gigantic dirigible,
Monster truck tires?
then perhaps we could train a few
Так,
eagles
куда она
and
пошла? Куда она смотрится?
Getting back to those flying dragons. How big would they have to be?
oh, huge, with very large teeth, and they should breathe fire.
Она, наверное, знает, что настоящий улетел вниз. Не знаю. Все, конец. По ходу дела.
I'm closing my case. There's nothing left to say. Any last questions? I take that as a no. If you feel battered, your whole world is shattered, I may have a helpful suggestion for you. Just grab your harmonica and sing about Deponia. And Rufus is a dream of a life more ideal, and the fact that sometimes there may be just one last chance to save the day if you let go. And if that's so, I'm off now for real.
Is off now for real.
Да, конец. Ну что ж, чуть-чуть подождите, пока загрузится 4-я часть. Запустим 4-ю часть тогда. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел, кто был со мной, кто комментировал, кто помогал проекту, кто подписался, кто поставил лайк. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, комментируйте. Мы в группе ВКонтакте, приходите. Будем очень-очень рады. Все вроде, да? Стримчик через несколько минут, как загрузится 4-я Депония. Начнем сразу. Вот, не уходите, оставайтесь. Еще раз всем спасибо. Счастливенько, до следующего стрима. Через несколько минут.